At this point, it's universally known that the amount of happiness, success, and fulfillment that we have in our lives actually has little to do with our circumstances or the cards that we are dealt, and all to do with how we play these cards and just the small decisions that we make on a day-to-day basis. It wasn't but just 2 to 3 years ago where I was in a completely different place. I wasn't feeling good physically, mentally, emotionally. I was constantly anxious and just unhappy with where I was at and didn't really know what to do next. At that point, I devoted all my time and energy in figuring out what I needed to do to really get the most out of this life, not only for me, but for the people I care about the most. The first and maybe the most effective way to improve your life is to improve yourself. The more we can focus on what we have and the tools that we're given, the more effective we will be at anything in our lives. Focusing on the things that we cannot control doesn't do anything besides waste our time and waste our energy. The only thing that we truly have 100% control over is ourselves. So the better and more effective we are, the better and more effective our lives will be. There are so many different ways and methods that we can improve ourselves, from improving ourselves physically, mentally, emotionally, or even spiritually. We can all improve ourselves physically by just taking better care of our health, eating a little better, getting some more exercise, and the better that we feel physically, the better that we're going to feel emotionally and mentally. The healthier we are, the more energy that we're going to have to put towards the things that truly matter to us. Just by replacing some of those processed foods with some nice fruits and vegetables and getting up and moving and using our body. And that's just some sort of exercise. That could be anything from just walking around your neighborhood, going to the gym, some hiking, or a yoga routine. All these things will just make us feel better physically. That is going to bleed into almost every single area of our lives. Also, one of the most beautiful things about living in this day and age is it is the age of information. We can quite literally learn anything and everything that we want or have any sort of interest in. With the unlimited amount of books and information online, there's really no excuse to not learn anything that you're interested in. By improving our intelligence is much like souping up our vehicle. We will just be able to perform so much better mentally in every single area of our lives. From every single decision that we make to every single project that we begin and start, we will just be better at it. And of course, we can all improve our mental and emotional states as well. What has worked best for me and from what I've found is meditation. Meditation is quite literally like the study of yourself. And the more that you can stop and get away from all of the distractions and just dive into your breath and dive into yourself, the better and more you will understand yourself, and the more you will get out of yourself mentally and emotionally. So we can all spend about 30 minutes a day on each one of those things, from our physical health to our emotional and mental health to even our own process of learning. The next thing that we can all do to improve our lives is eliminate the time and energy wasters that are around us. These could be anything from people to habits. We all have those toxic things in our lives that we know have nothing to do with our goals or really what we want to accomplish in this life. By spending a few moments, if it's 10-15 minutes, and writing down the things that are really nourishing your life and the things that are really holding back your life, it'll give you a really good perspective on the things that you could really do without. You can even go by the principle of 80-20. What or who are the 20% of people that is wasting 80% of your energy? And we could start the elimination process there. Just by simply eliminating 1 or 2 big things out of our life will free up so much energy, so much intention to put towards the things that really matter to us. The third big thing that we can all do to improve our lives, it's actually one of my favorites, is master your passion. Find something that you enjoy doing and just work on getting better at it every single day. Even if we never become the best in the world at it, or really ever even good at all, that doesn't even matter. Just the act of getting better at something we enjoy doing every single day is one of the easiest ways to bring more joy and fulfillment into our lives. One of the easiest ways to find what that thing is that you enjoy doing is think back of what you enjoyed doing when you were a kid. This could be anything from painting, drawing, playing the guitar. For me, it's riding bikes, or even it could be parenting or even business. Whatever it is that you genuinely enjoy doing, just focus on getting better at that every single day. What we focus on tends to expand. So the more we focus on drama, illness, and BS, the more drama, illness, and BS that we will get in our lives. And that's why the next biggest tip is focus on the things that you want to accomplish in this life. When we focus our energy and intention on the things that we really want in this life, it tends to weed out and push out all of the things that don't really serve us. So consuming yourself with the things that you want to be around and that you want to be doing tends to be one of the easiest and most effective ways to improve your life. And when we're thinking too much, it tends to be because we're not taking enough action. And not just putting our focus and our thoughts towards these things, but truly taking steps forward and action steps towards the things that we want to do in this life. It really helps to have a clear idea of where you want to be in 20 years or what you want people to say at your funeral. And then every single day, take those big action steps forward towards those things. Every single one of us are born with these innate gifts and talents that we can offer to the world. We must use a big amount of our time and energy towards growing and evolving these innate gifts and talents for the world. Every single human being has a need to be wanted, appreciated, and valued. So the more that we can use our talents to bring value into the world, the more fulfillment we will have. And all of our talents and gifts are unique to us. Some people are better caretakers, some people are better providers, some people are better at listening, some people are better at talking. So the more that we are able to get in tune with those gifts and talents, the more that we are going to be able to notice them and use them. Just the act of spending time with ourselves and to learn what our strengths and what our gifts are is one of the best ways to improve our lives right there. And when we're able to learn what our gifts are and use those towards helping the people that we care about the most, that is what is going to improve every single area of our lives, from the way we feel to the way we think, from the way we act. And I believe what all this will do is almost rebalance and reharmonize our whole body, our whole spirit, and all the chemistry and physiology that's within us. And this is what's truly going to help us live and evolve into our greatest selves, living our greatest life. Alright guys, I really hope this video helped in some way. If it did, please give it a big ol' thumbs up. If you know anyone who would enjoy this video or get some great benefit, please give it a share. And if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave those in the comment box below and I will do my best to answer them. And of course, if you have not seen lately, check out my website at www.thewillgrant.com.